Talk family. What go on? What go on? It's your boy D and my dog, Mr. Larry Frank Jr. is in the building. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no us. Without you, baby.
Without you,
Kane Nation. What's going on? What's going on? Let's start off by saying happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Got a lot to be thankful for, man. Seeing another year. Just had some family to leave. Shout out to my cousin Tim Jordan and my cousin Rod. Came over from Winter Haven, Florida. Safe travels. Make it home safe. Shout out to everybody. Larry Frank. What's going on, brother? Shout out to my guy, Larry Frank Jr., man. What's good? And shout out to the best producer in the world. Y'all
what's
already
up?
know who it is. Y'all know that's my guy, Mr. King Judge, man.
KJ Production in the building.
King Judge. What's going on, big dog? How you doing? Larry Frank
Doing-
Jr. It's a Friday
Yes,
night.
sir.
Talk to me, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Still full off that Thanksgiving dinner.
Not that Thanksgiving
Man,
dinner.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This the
Lenore's
one time of
word.
the year.
What's
What's
going
up,
on?
Lenoris? What's up, Lenoris? Man, this the one time of year,
JC.
bro. They need to chill out on just letting it be open season on a plate, dog. Wayne Foster, how you
Wait,
doing tonight?
that don't mean, and Larry Frank, that don't mean just because it's on the plate, you got to eat it all, Larry Frank. Just
You
leave it alone.
gotta eat it, dog. You know how the old school goes. You know how they used to teach us, man. Don't you waste no food, man. Big
Don't
Mama
say
get
them words.
mad.
You know they eat good, Larry Frank.
Oh man, we did it. We did it up, man. So yeah, man, we got a little I'm live on remote right now. Out of town, had a little impromptu getaway that we had to do, so we did it last minute. So yeah, I'm live on location. Uh, but just because I'm on
Cuban Kane, what's up?
location, man, it's a whole that. There you
Well,
go.
expose me. Expose me to Cuban Kane. I want to hear it, big dog. Wayne Foster, what's up, brother? How you
Yeah,
doing? What's
yeah.
up, Wayne? What's good?
All right,
Wayne
Wayne.
Foster,
All
man.
right.
What it do, man? College Park
Yeah.
in the building. Yeah, I'm out of town myself. Shout out to Sanford, Florida, man. Shout out to my goddaughter. She's going to be getting married tomorrow. Her and her fiance, Frederick Mixon. I love both of
Hmm.
you guys. Get ready to start their lives together. But Larry Frank, man, I've been hearing some interesting things, man. You already know, man. It's time to talk about it, man.
Yeah.
Rhett Lashley, man, I'm hearing he's actually talking about taking a position, the head coaching job. Where's that at? Over at SMU? Is it
SMU.
SMU?
SMU.
Talk to us, man. What you been hearing about that, man? 72 Creature, what up?
What's up, 72 Creature? What's happening? Well, as has been reported, no secret amongst the Kane family. Sonny Dykes is coach of SMU. He's taking a position at TCU that was recently vacated by Gary Patterson, and that leaves SMU open. And Rhett Lashley has been offered the position. Thing about it,
So,
he was previously the what's up, Jay Stokes? Happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Chris Malone, what's going on? What's going on? So
happy
with
Thanksgiving.
Rhett taking the job at SMU, he's going back to where he was previously the offensive coordinator a couple of seasons ago.
Mhm.
So we knew that a coaching job was going to come at some point. I just didn't think it would happen this season, given the inconsistencies in the beginning of the year. Um, since TVD's been in the fold, the offense has kind of clicked a little bit. So I thought at least Rhett would have been here one more year. But nah, man, SMU came called, and apparently they must have liked what they had when he was the OC, and they want him over there. The thing that stands out to me about that is
Mhm.
who is he going to bring with him to SMU? That is going to be real, real, real major. I'm gonna keep my eyes on that because, like I said, when you start looking at the offensive staff that we have here, the offensive side of the ball, you're looking at the linemen. You got Garen Justice, you got Hickson with the running backs, you got Likens with the wide receivers. I mean, just who do you take? Who do you take with you? Yeah, he's gonna take somebody. He's gonna take
Eddie Lloyd.
somebody.
What's up, Unc?
Yeah,
Miami Gardens.
he's gonna take somebody. So. Uh, This is really a hard hit for Miami, if you ask
Mhm.
me, because at least given the uncertainty of the head coach and what the move for head coach would be, no matter who we get, you had to assume that unless it was Lane Kiffin, Rhett would have probably been back. At least if it was Mario,
Right,
he probably would have kept Rhett on
right.
staff. But now, obviously, if they go Lane, then that's not a problem, you know. But if they go Mario, which is it's a 50-50 shot, it's either or between those two. Um, that could be a problem. So now it's almost like you got to see what are they going to do from an offensive standpoint. Who are they going to bring in? So yeah, that was news that nobody was ready for when it broke. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how all of that turns out. Also, you know, with the offensive recruits, you know, the guys that we had coming in. You know, I agree, Jo. Yeah, yeah, take them with them. Take them with them, man. Take them up there to SMU, man. You know, have them, you know, make them a parking lot attendant or something like that, man. Make them clean the parking lot or something like that, man. I don't care what he do, but get him out of here, you know. So, uh, you got your offensive guys that are coming in, recruits. You know, I just kind of want to see if that's going to kind of change things. You know, you like I say, you know, with Ibiata coming in, the wide receiver and the receiver from Tennessee, you just got to see what's going to happen and how it's going to all turn out.
Teach real knowledge. What's up? What's going on? It doesn't hurt if you expect it for the house to be clear, which I feel will happen. Well, that's what me and Coach A was talking about actually before I came down here to Florida, and we was talking about the same thing. Like, who would be the offensive coordinator if Rhett Lashley and like Manny Diaz whole staff was gone? And I was telling him, that would worry me too because Tyler's playing so good, and you don't want to stunt his growth with just
Right,
bringing anybody in here. And got this news today. And like you said, it only makes sense if you can get somebody like another good offensive mind. I didn't think Rhett was that bad. I thought that he was conservative at times. Well, he is conservative at times with his play calling. But if you can bring Lane Kiffin in, I mean, you kind of ain't falling off. So it's going to be interesting to see. Like you said, now that's going to be it now, man, because we're waiting now, Larry Frank, to see who they're going to hire as the AD. When are we
right.
going to get any news on this? Like they said by the end of the week. So will it be right after the Duke game tomorrow? So they need to hurry up, man, and let us know something. That's for sure.
I mean, you got that extra money that was allocated for the football budget. So I mean, let's say they go Mario. If you go Mario, I mean, one name that comes to mind, and they would have the money to make some moves. Why not a Tom Herman? You know, Tom Herman wasn't a good head coach at Texas. You know, but at Ohio State, I mean, he showed a lot of promise and everything. I mean, he's a good offensive mind. You know, that wouldn't be a bad look right there. Maybe throw couple of extra dollars. Look at Kendall Browse. You know, at what he's doing right now. You know, you got some options. You got some options. You know, it's just another piece to the puzzle that you have to figure out, and it's one that you have to take a strategic, calculated approach. To make sure that you get the right guy. The thing that gets me is kind of like what Teach Real Knowledge said earlier. If they clean house, it's not really that much of a loss. It's really not, because if the house was going to get clean, he was going to get out of here anyway. So a Lane Kiffin hire basically negates, losing Rhett. But hey, man, it's another piece of the puzzle we got to figure out. We just have to sit back and wait and see how it turns out.
Most definitely. Let me ask you this: tomorrow, last game of the regular season, Miami versus Duke. Talk to us, chat. Talk to us, everybody. What do you want to see out of your team this last game of the season, bro?
Complete domination. Complete domination. I want to see the offense roll, and I want to see the defense, hold them at bay. We don't need no close games. We don't need no close contests. We don't need them getting back and clawing back into the game. Let's have a repeat of that 48 nothing contest last year. It should be a complete domination. You are better than Duke. I know there's coaching issues. I know that there's
By 3
issues, with
touchdowns.
players. You know, you just have to dominate. So I just want to see total domination. Duke can't stand with you. They can't go toe to toe with you. So it shouldn't be a contest tomorrow. So that's what I want to see. End it on a high note. Go 7-5, and at the end of the weekend, let all of the games play out, And next weekend it'll be championship weekend, and next Sunday we'll see where we who we matched up with in the bowl game.
Right. 12:30 game tomorrow. What channel are we on tomorrow? Anybody know? Shout out to brother Jay Blaze. Jay Stokes, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. How you doing?
And I'm with Chris
What?
Malone. Hit the nail on the head. Beat him in all three phases of the game: offense, defense, special teams. Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Let me ask you this. So, if Manny's gone, and let's just say they hire Mario Cristobal, let's just say,
Okay.
okay, who would you want to see as the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator? I had a conversation with Coach Hayes about this, and I threw out a name as far as defensive coordinator, Will Muschamp. What do you think about Will? Cuban can't say Bally Sports.
Valley Sports. Okay. Um, it kind of goes back to we talked about this a while back, and I'm gonna kind of stick to my guns on this. Um, I just don't think these recycled coaches that had success years ago, I don't think you can necessarily roll with them because the game has changed. Will was a pretty good defensive coordinator. He definitely was. I mean, I'm just not sure, if he can cut the mustard with that. Um, Previously, I've stated that, from a defensive standpoint, um, I'm not against maybe giving Corey Raymond a shot. I know he's a DB coach, but once again, I look at what he has seen in Baton Rouge, having been under Dave Aranda when Dave Aranda was running the defense at LSU, and he's been there for a while. Um, so I'm not against him getting a shot because those LSU defensives, they were pretty good. They were pretty good. Um,
I would like Sarkeesian too, man. That's a good one. Teach real knowledge.
yeah, Sark. Okay, yeah. Uh, I would say defensively, I'd like to just give Corey Raymond a shot. I think he can do it. Um, if not him, a young defensive mind from the NFL, somebody that's doing pretty well right now, an up and comer, you can go that route. Now, from the offensive side, I do agree. Steve Sarkeesian, offensively, would be a good choice. Um, I don't think Texas is going to keep him. Uh, well, Chris just got my other selection, Tom Herman, who I just previously said. I think Tom Herman is trying to inch his way back into the coaching game, and what better way to do it than to, maybe come back as an OC, get your name as a hot commodity again, have a stable offense, and that'll open up the door for you. So I can see him as well. Go with Sark, go with Tom Herman. Um, it's a long shot, but I'm not against Art Browse. I know Miami probably wouldn't touch him because of the baggage that he has. But if you look at the offenses that they had at Baylor, that's you got a lot of options from the offensive side, a lot of proven options. So um, yeah, one of those. But if they go in Mario, I would say the easiest hire would be Tom Herman out the gate because you just don't know what Texas is going to do with Steve Sarkeesian. Um, I don't think they would fire him after year one. Um, I know they want to, but that would be too much wasted money. And that would be a bad look on them. They're about to transition into coming into the SEC in a couple of years. And the last thing they're going to want to do is have any kind of negative press as far as what they do as they inch closer and closer to joining the SEC. So you may see a situation like where he may only last 2 seasons. They'll probably let this one ride. They'll see what happens next year. If he doesn't do good next year, doesn't improve, they'll probably cut him after next year. But yeah, man, I'd like to see some of those guys like that. So, like I said, my money's on Lane. I'm hoping that they go with Lane. I know Mario has probably the upper hand and the upper advantage. But man, look, if you get Lane, I really believe the offense is set. And I truly believe the defense wouldn't be that much of a challenge for Lane as it is for Manny. Uh, I think
Well,
Lane
he'll
has the
go. I think
know-how.
Lance will do the right thing. He'll be
Yeah,
good of a defensive coordinator. You know,
Lane has the know-how to get the pieces in place, and he would make it work.
what's
Yes,
up, Peter? What's going on?
I agree with
I think,
Fields.
yeah, I think Lashley was good. Lashley finally had a yeah, he was.
I agree with him.
He
Yeah,
was. D
I
Mike,
agree
what
with him.
up?
Byron McKenzie, what's up, bro? What's happening? Yeah,
Yeah, but like you said, if you would touch Lane, why wouldn't you touch Art Browse? That would be my question. I mean, I feel like Lane coming back is too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, why would they, take a look at Art if you're gonna take a look at Lane? You know?
because the nature of the history.
Hmm.
Lane's history was immaturity and selfishness, and it's a lot easier to come back from that. Art Brow's situation was more untouchable because it involved domestic abuse and sexual assault, and it's just the nature of the beast. I mean, it's a touchy subject because I get it. I get it from the standpoint of not wanting to bring that element into your program. But at the same time, you have to think, okay, this happened at Baylor. This guy was an offensive guru. I mean, he had Baylor 50, 60 points a game. Do you really think the way he let that program fall by the wayside, all eyes would be on him, that he would allow that to happen again? Even if it's not just him, you would have people around him that would, because obviously what Miami dealt with sanctions and stuff before. Miami can't afford to have nothing like this, so it ain't like the coaches are gonna just be the only ones that are in charge of making sure that all of the morality stuff is in place. You see, so um, but it's the nature and the history of their baggage.
Thank you, Chris Malone. Sorry about that, brother.
You
I
good?
didn't even know. I appreciate you letting me know.
That's it.
I had
Yeah,
the
I
music
like
up
that
too
too
loud.
by Jay Stokes. I like that too.
See, I don't want these hot coaches at these small schools, man, because I want you to be proven, man. I want to know if you can do what you're doing at a Power Five school. That's just me. I mean, everybody talking about the guy from Cincinnati. What is his name?
Luke Fickle.
Uh, Luke Fickle.
What's up,
I
Kansas
mean,
City? How you doing, bro?
Kansas City cartel in the building. What's going on, Kansas City? I'm like Danielle Carey. You got to get this right, though, and you got to definitely start with the AD. We
Yeah.
got to get this right with the AD first, man. And I want to know who are they bringing in. They're saying it was going to be announced before the end of the week, Larry Frank. We still ain't heard nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking they waiting after the last game, bro. That's
I think
what I'm thinking.
everything breaks tomorrow afternoon at about 4 o'clock. I truly believe everything breaks. Getting back to Byron, getting back to Byron's question, who do I think they take? I think I hate if they do it. Oh goodness, I hope he don't do it. I truly believe Hickson's going with him because Hickson's track record with the running backs has been pretty good. I think Hickson's going to roll with him, and
Likens going too.
I think Likens, yeah, I see you beat me to it. I think Hickson and Likens are gonna go with him. Those two, I think they're out. Um, I don't think he's gonna take Garen Justice because you saw the offensive line issues. I don't see Garen Justice leaving and going with him. I think he'll find somebody else. And tight end coach, I can't call his name. He might take him. He might take him because I mean you got to look at the recruiting standpoint. One thing I'm more worried about.
Yeah, Jay. I hope Likens stay too,
Yeah,
because it's been a
Likens needs
big
to stay.
upgrade to wide receivers, man. Definitely.
Yeah, that and listen, the thing that worries me as you
Keep me pumped.
lose coaches to these other schools, you're gonna lose players. Now, I Fields, thank you, thanks, chat Fields. So it's a
Thank you, Kansas
possibility
City.
he could take Fields as well. Um, as you lose coaches to other schools,
Thank you,
there's the
T209. Appreciate it.
opportunity to lose players. Okay, Obviously, I don't see none of the big name players transferring and going to SMU. But this is where some of the guys that's kind of waiting their turn, depth, and this and that, I can see them maybe making a move. Also, um, I can also see the players that like Lashley. Who's to say they won't enter the transfer portal to go to another Power Five program? That's always a possibility as well. T. Rob is his defensive coordinator. You know what?
It just depends on who the head coach is.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not against it, but
I
once
like
again,
T-Rob too.
you you, you got to see what happens with that head coaching position, which all boils back to the AD position. So it's
Yes,
so many dominoes that have to fall in place. It's very, very, very questionable right now. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. I think some of these questions will be answered tomorrow after the game. I at least I'm hoping the AD is announced maybe before kickoff or right after the game, and hopefully a head coach will be announced.
maybe
Mario
lost.
wants to come back. His mother's dealing with an ailment or something like that. So so much is up in the air with this. Yes,
Can't see
Likens and Jesus.
Cartel. Hey, check your email, big dog. Holla at me. I dropped something in your email. Holla back at me whenever you get a minute, Kansas City. Yeah, I think everybody's getting restless, Larry Frank, and want to know what's going on. What's going to be the hype?
Yeah.
Like I said, I think that it seems like we always the last ones to the party, and you hearing things you don't want to put certain stuff out because you really don't know what's going on. You know,
And if they go with if they like from the defensive side, let's say that they would, depending on the coaching situation. Now I'm gonna just play devil's advocate here because I know everybody's seen that there is a chance that Manny will be retained. Not a big chance, but it's still a possibility that's on the table. But let's say Manny is retained, okay? Much as I hate it. If they would elevate T Rob to defensive coordinator and at this point make Ed Reed safeties coach, you already got DVD, with the secondary with T Rob. If you got DVD and Ed Reed together doing the secondary, T Rob as the defensive coordinator, replace your linebackers coach. And at that point, if he decides to keep Jess Simpson as well, if he just backs away and maybe let T Rob do his thing and that defense gets better, that's okay. The problem is you no longer have Lashley. So now it's almost like you start fixing the defense a little bit. Now we go back to the offense having issues, going back to what happened with Dan Enos again.
all right.
Just saying, so
Chris
it
Malone
definitely,
crazy.
it makes you nervous. I hope we play somebody good in the bowl game. But once we do, man, we getting our chops busted in, man. Equipment manager.
Yeah, it's
Chris
stupid.
Malone, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
It's,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's hard to even get excited right now about anything, man. Not knowing what's going on.
Right.
You
Absolutely.
know, because you're just hearing and guys, we both on the road, so um, if stuff is freezing up, apologize. I know the internet where I'm at ain't that good, so I apologize to you guys. But it's just hard to get excited right now because you don't know. It's, you
I'm
know,
not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, and I hope I'm not being too negative. I'm just like I told y'all before. I'm a realist. I'm not excited. I'm not excited about the recruiting cycle right now. I'm not excited about how December 15th or whenever signing day is gonna end. I'm not excited about you know just the pace. And I know they got to take their time and they got to get it right. But I'm just not excited. I have no confidence right now because I'm just worried that they're going to make a bad decision. And the next bad decision they make is going to put us even further
well, behind
behind the eight
the eight
ball.
ball.
So I'm just not excited. I'm not excited. I mean, in the next year, you open up the season, you got to, I forgot who we open up. I think it's the FCS game. But that second week, week two, we got to go to College Station. You got Texas A&M. Not excited about that. So until we get this head coaching situation down, Pat, and that's the thing, Sun Bowl. I'm not excited about that either. I'm tired of the Sun Bowl. What? Come on, man. No, 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 no. So at this point, the only thing I'm excited about, and now I'm wondering if I can stay excited, is TBD. Is he going to regress now? Because this is Lashley's scheme in his offense.
That's what me and Coach Hayes talked about on Wednesday. Me and him was on the phone for like 2 hours, and we talked about the same thing. If Lashley leaves, you got to either bring somebody like a Lane Kiffin in, like you were saying, so where it won't be a drop off, because
Right,
you don't want to see him regress. You
right.
know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Toss up. Let me go back to B Mike real quick. He asked.
Yeah, I saw that he had a great point. I was reading. Yeah. I don't think they keep Manny. I think the one domino in order for Manny to stay has to be Blake James. He's already gone. So Manny don't have nothing to stand on. I think it's a done deal. I think so too. I think so
I
too.
don't know though. I don't know B Mike, because you got to look at it like this. If it ain't a Miami guy, I think he got a chance to stay. I think they got to hire somebody that know the culture, and it got to be a Miami guy. If it ain't a Miami guy, man, there's a chance this dude might be here, man.
So it would have to be
I,
Mario.
I just think it got to be a. Me and you talked about this, Frank.
Hmm.
I think it got to be a Miami guy.
Yeah. And I mean the only non-Miami guy, like I said, I mean my guy, I wasn't mad at Billy Napier, but he's as it seems he'll be a little bit further north up there in Gainesville. So I'm gonna keep my eye on how that turns out. But the
He might
only
sneak
other
in the back door, B Mike.
we taking calls football only, Cuban Kane, football only. Don't you call up here talking about nothing else but football.
Let me put the number up, man, because he
And,
be ready, man.
and let me be a little bit more specific. Miami football, Miami Hurricane football. We ain't talking about the other little team that y'all got in Miami. Them
Yeah, shout
fish.
out to
We ain't talking about them.
all of my hating cousins yesterday. Most of my family members. I got a lot of cowboy family members in my
Ooh,
family, man. They was all sitting around yesterday, had all of their t-shirts on, man. They had their jerseys on. Oh man, they soured the day at me, man. They wouldn't even talk to me yesterday. They was flashing and doing all this in my face, taking me behind their truck, showing me their license plate, Larry Frank. And I had to do it to him yesterday. It was in overtime, but I did it to him, Larry Frank.
you
I
know,
got
you
that
know,
W.
you know
I
what,
got that
man?
W.
On to piggyback off of what happened yesterday with that W. I heard that up there in Dallas, man, there was an overabundance of turkey flying all over I-20 because they said Cowboy fans was upset at what happened, man. They said people was just driving all up on I-20 between Fort Worth and Arlington and Grand Prairie and Forney and all them spots up there, man. And man, it was a little bit of a cold weather. They thought it was hail and stuff, but it wasn't hail. It was turkey, man. People were just throwing turkeys from their vehicles, man. A lot of
we
cuss
got
words was being shouted yesterday.
we got one, Larry Frank. You already know who this is. Caller, can you please state your name and where you're calling from, man? Just in case everybody don't know who this gentleman is on the phone. He's a regular. Talk to us. Cuban King, how you doing, sir? Happy Turkey Day to you. Happy late Turkey Day to you.
I can't hear him. I can't hear him.
Larry Frank, he said that he coming for you. Larry Frank, we having some audio problems. He
Yeah.
said that don't be scared about he talking about the heat coming for you tomorrow. Don't get scared now, man.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I can't hear him, so hopefully he can hear me. And let me say this: the good Lord has allowed me not to hear his voice over this phone line right now, because at the end of the day, I'm good with that. So, hey, man, talk all you want. I can't hear what you're saying anyway, so it's all good.
Cuban Cuban King, you know your boy better than that, man. We ain't going that route. If my boy got to leave, my boy got to leave, man. I'm still a Rhett fan, but I understand. You know what I'm saying? But Larry Frank, tell him what it is over here. Kansas City, tell him what it is over. Jay Stokes, tell him what it is.
You know what it
Jay
is,
Blade,
man.
tell him what it is over here,
You know
man.
what
I
it
ain't
is.
going nowhere. Cuban K, you already know, bro. Come on.
24/7.
Oh, that. Cuban K, don't do you boy like that, man.
This dude here, man. Look at him.
Right, right. Offensive coordinator. If Rhett Lashley got Manny Diaz on staff, most definitely. Most definitely. Mm-mm. Oh man, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. Thank you for being down since day one, man. You already know what's up. Why you hate? Why you hate? Hold on, time out. Let me check it real quick, man. Okay, so you say LeBron cheating. Was he cheating when he got you your 2 championships down there in Miami? That's what I need to know. K City, you see what I'm saying? Robert Dora, what's up, Robert? You see what I'm saying? K City, he don't want to talk to me about that. When he was winning chips for them down there in Miami, K City, he don't want to talk about that though. Now LeBron, everything under the sun. Larry Frank, he said don't hide. He said, man, when he get that ass whooping, he coming at you, man, Larry Frank. Anything you want me to share with him, Larry Frank? Anything you want me to tell him?
Just like Miami, same thing holds true for him. I'm not excited.
Man, hey, Larry Frank said Cuban Kane. He ain't excited.
What he said? I know that fool said something. What he said?
he, he say, you looking up to your big brothers right now over there in the Eastern Conference right now. He said when it's time for you to get that ass whipping, you're gonna get that ass whipping.
Not excited. Not excited.
Oh, most definitely, man. 8 o'clock on Monday, man. Happy holidays to you as well, brother. We love you, man. Take care. Later. All right.
It's you talk, baby.
Like I told y'all before, man, it's the people show. All me and Larry Frank doing is giving our opinion on what we think, and we opening it up for the people, man, for you guys to tell us what's going on, man, and how you feel. This is y'all show. That's why I started it. Larry Frank, man, talk to us. Cuban Kane makes some good points. I don't trust your coach, Larry. Never have.
I mean, I mean, what can we say, man? What can we say? But I mean, I was just reading. All I was Manny's leverage is how hard the kids are playing and his father's ties to the city. Facts, facts.
That's a good
I
point.
was just
Good point,
reading.
Rob.
I couldn't hear him. So
Yeah, I think
I
it's
was
just the
kind of
internet,
reading.
man.
Yeah, I was just reading a lot of the comments, and I mean, everybody's pretty much they know what time of the day it is. I mean,
Hmm.
Manny's not the guy. Manny's not the guy. And, everybody that's up here talking about, give him another year. Give him another year for what? Give him another year for what? I mean, they're talking about give him another year. I've seen a lot of people saying that we were a couple of plays from being 9-2 or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I
And
hear
they
what you're
contended
saying.
that hard.
Yeah, but we
Just
were
getting
also a
by,
couple of plays. Yeah, we were a couple of plays from being 2-9 as well. I mean, we done talked about it before. I mean, I don't have to go over it no more. Everybody been watching what's been going on this season. If things go different against NC State, um, if things go different, well, we saw what happened against Florida State. I mean, things go different
hmm
against Pitt. I mean, you're 2-9. I mean, like I said, Manny has done nothing to gain confidence moving forward at all. What has he done? I need
nothing.
somebody who just can give me an objective viewpoint on this, if there's any. What has Manny done to justify keeping him? Because
Look at what Chris just said.
yes, it's totally facts. It'll
Hmm.
be another year of mediocrity. And here's my thing. This is how, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you can combat the people that say give Manny another year. When people tell you or you read people's comments saying give Manny another year, I challenge you to tell them this. I want you to take the pros and the cons. Now you tell me Manny's pros versus Manny's cons. And whatever outweighs, you go with. Now, if anybody can give me more pros that Manny has done than the cons, you got to be crazy. Because the only thing people are going to say when they say keep Manny, they're referencing the recruits. They're
Hmm.
referencing how they've played. That's it. They can't reference nothing else. There's nothing else you can reference.
That's it.
Period. Period. And once again, if they reference the recruits, you can counteract them with this. Okay, I'll give you what the freshman did this year. But what the freshman did this year pale in comparison to what his previous recruits did for the past 4 years. And they can't come back at you with that because it's facts. So I just don't understand what these Manny supporters are seeing and why they want to keep the man. What has he done? What has he done? Potential. Potential. You want to keep the man because he might be doing something. Yeah, right. Okay.
Great point. Great point. QB Kane. Only thing Manny did was correct the roster, but I don't want him back. And he only corrected the roster
Injuries corrected the
because he was
roster.
trying to
Manny
save
didn't.
right. And he only played the young guy because he was trying to keep his job. I mean, I don't
And
understand how. Go ahead, Frank.
no, I was just gonna say, and I mean, on the offensive side, I mean, Rob Likens corrected the wide receivers. I don't think Manny made that call. That was a Rob Likens call. And as far as on the defensive side, I mean, it was a combination of injuries and like Devin was getting to, like Devin was saying, he did what he had to do to keep his job. He was politicking again,
Hmm.
and I agree
That's what
with
Kansas
Jo.
City just said. Kansas City say he's a con man. He is.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Let me tell you something. You know I love giving my TV and movie references, so I'm gonna give you another one right quick. When I look at Manny Diaz as a coach, you know what I think of? You remember
Listen.
RoboCop? I think that was RoboCop 2, the one with the Soul Brother that was the mayor when they had the big super monster that destroyed RoboCop. And they had to rebuild him. Remember how the
Hmm.
Soul
Yeah,
Brother was
yeah,
talking slick and all of that?
yeah.
Manny remind me of him. He getting paid under the table, just like that Soul Brother in RoboCop was. You know that Soul Brother mad RoboCop was a joke.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
think of when I hear Manny talk. We've got to do stuff faster. We've got to do this, and I mean, like I say, it's nothing to be ashamed of, because guess what? They do this to everybody. We're not the first team that it happens to. It happens to everybody. Like, man, shut up, man.
But notice him though. He be asking when the reporter asks him a question, he'll try to turn it back and then ask him a question.
Yes.
See, and Jay Stokes said he stumbled over a screen of question. I didn't. Well, what was it, Larry Frank?
I didn't see that in particular, but I have seen where when Streeter interviews, in the post games, I've seen where Streeter will ask him a question and Manny will kind of dance around it. So for what Jay just put up there, I have seen that before. I didn't see that the other day, but he has done that in the past. And not just Streeter, there's other ones too.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Furman, he's done it for Furman too.
Shout out to Streeter, man. Darryl Streeter. Shout out to X. What's up, X? It's my guy. What's going on, guys? What it do? Talk to us, Jay Stokes. No, I didn't see that, man. But yeah, man, they'll ask Manny a question, man, and Manny would turn right back around and ask them the question like he's looking for an answer. I have more excitement watching you talk.
Josh, we thank you. We thank you for the excitement. But Josh, we've been rocking with you for a long time. Would you have that same excitement if Trello wasn't on here? B100. I mean, I'm gonna call a spade, dog. You my guy. So like I say, I know you'd be excited, but I just think your excitement is a little elevated with Trello be up on there.
We gotta call him, man. Larry Frank, I relay whatever the questions is if you come in, man. We gotta call him.
Cool.
Hey, you call us, state your name and where you calling from. Chris, what up, man? There go our boy, man. Larry Frank can't hear you, but if you got some for him, Chris, man. Hey, Larry Frank, this Chris Malone, man, our brother, man. What's good, Chris?
Cool. What up, Chris? What's happening?
He said, what up, man? Yes. Mm-hmm. 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 That's what's up. That's what's up, Chris, man. Thank you, brother. Love you too, brother. Thank you, man. You take care, man. Happy holidays to you. Man, that's how I got, man.
It's you talk, baby.
Chris Malone, man. Love him to death, man. And I'm sorry, guys. We having some difficulties tonight with the audio. I'm in a bad area, man. I'm over in Sanford. I'm so sorry. I don't think the callers can hear the chat can hear the callers. So I apologize. So that was a great point, man. Like you said, man, all the ones that they need to wake up, man, that's drinking the Manny Diaz Kool-Aid, man. What has he done? What has he done? And I seen Josh Ayers. He a fool, man. Let me put this back up.
That's what I was laughing at.
I see you. That boy stupid, man. She ain't got number two. She ain't got number two. Just stop it. My bad, QBK, man. We having some audio problems, man. Both of us on the road, man. My bad, QBK. Everybody.
I wasn't quiet in detention.
They cried, man. They crazy.
I used to get extra days because I was cutting up.
Look at your bands, man. Look at your bands.
Ain't nobody worried about Bam. Who is Bam? Who is Bam?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we definitely had some.
more about
Hey,
the
y'all,
vibe
we
than
had some
anything. Yeah.
problems, man, with the. I think this Blaze won't let me answer, man. My internet ain't strong over here, brother. I hear it ringing, but it won't let me pick up, Blaze. It's not you, man. We just having some bad. I got some bad service where I'm at.
Streeter killed him
I'm
with the
doing.
most players in the NFL in the last 5 years. The top 15 class in the ACC Coastal last 15, so he couldn't so he could explain the problem. Paraphrase. I saw Streeter was breaking that down. I saw one of the videos. They were breaking down the parity as far as the class rankings and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, so in other words, and I'm gonna have to go back and look for it. So basically, it looks like Streeter must have hit him with that and stumped him,
Mm.
which I'm not surprised if he did. I mean, he's been there. You know what I'm saying? The dude
Hey,
say you in
Kansas City,
Nigeria, bro.
I might as well be over there, Kansas City, for real.
Well, if you is over there, man, get Manny over there, man, and fly out and leave him there, bro. Leave him there. Leave him in the
Hey, you said
Congo,
drop him off.
dog.
You said drop him off.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
y'all, I'll be back home on Monday night for our show, man. I'll be back. I'll be back in Atlanta, man, on Monday night. So we gonna go at 8. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get off because I got a lot of stuff, y'all, going on, man, this weekend. So, um, Larry Frank, I want to appreciate you coming on too. I know you out of town, and I want to thank everybody that was in the chat. We just wanted to come on real quick and say what's up and tell everybody happy Thanksgiving and we love you guys. Hope everybody had a
Absolutely.
safe Thanksgiving. I want to say some things that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for having my co-host on with me, Mr. Larry Frank, that came on with me, and I want to give him a big round of applause, man, for coming on the show. And I also want to give a big shout out and thank you to the Utah family as well. Thank you guys. Thank you. Larry Frank, man, you want to tell us what you're thankful for, big dog?
Yeah, man. Well, I got to reciprocate it, man. I'm thankful for you allowing me to have a platform and to be right here side by side with you week in and week out. Thankful for the Utah family, man. We have fun. We get into it. We debate. We agree. We cuss. We do it all. We are really a true family. And, man, just thankful for being able to just be together and present our thoughts and our opinions and our
Sigmund,
conversations and
what's up?
put it out here, you know. Man, Coach A's wife. Hey, you know
you
what?
know,
I'm
you
thankful
know, I'm
for
gonna tell you what
Sigmund because
you
that
said.
was funny right there.
I know I'm gonna be talking to him tomorrow. I'm gonna tell him what you said, Sigmund. Much love to everybody, man. Go ahead,
Yes,
Larry. Say
sir.
what you said, brother. Go
No,
ahead.
man,
I'm
I
done.
was just saying, man, my thanks go out, like I say, man, being side by side, with you, being able to just, present thoughts and opinions and conversation and just being able to do this every week, twice a week. And I'm thankful for the new opportunities that then came about, and thankful for, what lies ahead. You know what I'm saying? It's big things are on the horizon. So, and thankful that we get to go through this and have our people with us for the ride. It's going to be one heck of a ride going into 2022.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And thank all of you guys again. Robert Nord, man, thank you, brother. Happy and safe holidays to everybody. We're gonna come back and do it again on Monday night. That'll be our last regular season show. But the season came and went. Well, it came quick, man. Now it's gone, well, Larry Frank. So, like I say, Monday night,
Yep.
8 o'clock. I'll be back in the 8. We're gonna get right back to it. Kansas City, holler at me. Like I said, check your email. Holler at me whenever you get a minute. So, man, we're going to get out of here, man. Larry Frank, it's been real, big dog. I know me and you will talk tomorrow evening. I'll give you a call, man. So,
Yes,
let's get
sir.
to it. Y'all know how we start every show, and you know how we end every show. It ain't no us without you, baby.
Without you, baby.
And we out. We love all of you guys. Everybody, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Monday night is you talk, y'all.
It's you talk, baby. It's you talk, baby.